Hey folks, Kenny Sterling here again, Never Satisfied Fishing. In a previous video I had discussed the efficiency of swapping rigs without having to cut these off to do so. Right now, currently, there's my rod, just a ugly stick, just catfish rod with a Squall 2 40 to a mainline. And this was set up for catfishing. Now, if I was out catfishing and wanted to swap rigs, I've got this sinker slider on the main line going to a coast lock. So let's say I want to switch this to from this 36-inch 8-aught to a 3-way. So for efficiency purposes, I'll try to do this real quick. So I have to cut this. Let's see if I can't set you up somewhere. So, okay, I'm out on the boat right now and I want to switch rigs because something else is working much better than this is working. So I got to cut this off. Okay, then I got to take the bead and the slider off. All right, and I'm gonna trim all this off. Clean it up, pop it on. Now I'm gonna put it back on after I've just cut it off. You know, you're losing about, it doesn't equal, it does equal a lot. So you're cutting 6 to 8 inches off every time you change one. So if you change a rig this method, you know, I don't know, 5-6 times a day, that's a lot of line you're cutting off. So I'm just putting it back on with a simple polymer, and then I'll show you the efficiency of having a rig bag with all your types. I've got a few, all your types of leaders or rigs, whatever you choose to use. Cut this tag off. Okay, so we're back in business. I've got my main line with just a coast lock on there, ready to roll. And I've got this leader bag. So I get these at Bass Pro. I mean, they're really cheap. You buy the fillable bags. These are all leaders I've made. I just take Sharpies and write them. There's a 30-pound 18-inch to a 60-pound 36-inch. So we'll go with that one. So that's what I want. So that's, say I was on the boat and the fish are around and I want to make a move, and I would have to be messing with tying knots and changing coast locks and taking sliders off, when I can just, bear with me, I'm trying to get this bag open and hold the phone at the same time. So I just pull this out of my bag, okay? Ready to go. Okay, there's a 8-aught circle hook on a 36-inch leader to a 3-way. And I've got 30-pound mono for a sinker. So I take my main line. I wouldn't be holding this phone in my hand if I was on the boat, so that's why it's a little shaky. And boom. Let's see if I can set you back down again. So I'm on the boat, boat's rocking, doing whatever. I got my coast lock. I'm gonna swap it right out. Okay, boom. Let's say I want a 6-ounce. Got a 6-ounce in my weight bucket. Add a 6-ounce to it. There's a 3-way all ready to go. Got my leader. Sinker. Done. Okay. Now that rig that I made earlier that I call the Sterling Slayer, I want to change rigs. Drop it. Grab the next rig. hook it, okay? Add a weight. Throw a piece of bait on it. I'm good to go. I'm sliding all on one rig without having to have it on the main line. I got 30 inches of slide. I don't need more than that. It's a circle hook. The fish is going to pick it up and go with it. By the time he runs that 30 inches, he's probably set anyway. Don't like that one? Pop it. Scroll through your bag of I've got this one slam full, multiple different leaders. I got another one over here, full, everything. Carbon, mono. I mean, it works great. That's the way I would do it. Just rig all of your leaders, pre-rigged, whatever you want to make, so that everything has either an eye or a three-way, and you never have to cut this off. You just leave your coast lock in place and change your leaders. It's basically the same thing you would do offshore. Offshore, you're trolling 50 miles out, 6-foot seas. You're not cutting these coast locks and changing leaders every time. You just undo it, put a different one on, let it out. Efficiency. It's all about efficiency. Thank you, folks. Have a good night.